The Season 2.5 update is seeing some changes to team-ups. Once again, we all know the developers love adjusting the team-ups when it comes to Marvel Rivals, and Season 2.5 is not any different. We've got deactivations of existing team-ups, we've got some new team-ups. Let's get straight into it and show you how to use them. Let's go over the changes to the existing team-ups, and first of all, we've got a deactivation of Symbiote Bond, which a lot of people that don't like Spider-Man will be happy with this one. We've also got a deactivation of Ammo Overload, so finally that is no longer a thing anymore. Then Chilling Charisma has also been deactivated as well, and same with Allied Agents, which is the one that never really got used all that much anyway. So as you can see here, we've got a lot of deactivations for 4 of the team-ups. I wish we could still see the old team-ups, because eventually I'd hope they'd bring some of these back. But you cannot see any ones older than these now, which is a bit annoying, but regardless. And the other adjustment we got was a change to the Gamma team-up, where Iron Man is no longer involved in this team up anymore. So Iron Man does not get the Gamma benefits of this team up. It's only Namor and the Hulk. First up, we've got the Stark Protocol between Iron Man and Ultron. Iron Man gains no benefit from this team up, but Ultron does. So the first team up that we have, which is the brand new team up with Ultron, and that is the Stark Protocol, where Iron Man is the anchor for this team up. And what this allows you to do with Ultron is essentially heal and deal damage for a short period of time, and this passes through your teammates and kills enemies. Now, as you can see here, you have unlimited ammo when you do that. Now, this also works in the opposite direction as well. So if you're dealing damage to an enemy first, the beam does pass through and heals your teammates on the other side. And as you can see, they're getting tons of healing with that ability right there. Now, the other thing you can do with Ultron is combine this with his other healing ability, which is the drone. As you can see here, he's taking damage, but he's also getting healing. If you use the team up, you can heal through this as well. So you're getting healing and the healing from the drone at the same time, which is definitely outputting tons of healing. Now, the only issue with this team up is that it's on a very long cooldown, and Ultron's primary healing is not enough to keep teammates alive for a very prolonged period of time. So you'd like to have this team up more regularly if you could. Next up, we've got a new Luna Snow team up. Surprise, surprise, Luna Snow is another anchor for another snow-based team up with Hawkeye. The next team up is the one with Luna Snow, and this is for Hawkeye. As you can see, he's got a standard bow or a standard arrow, which does damage. He's also got a psionic bow, which is his standard kit. But what is also cool is that we now get an extra arrow which freezes enemies, or so it should, right? So as you can see, it deals damage here when you use it, but that's because you're at super close range. Once you back up a bit further, so if you back up to a slightly further distance now and you use this, you essentially get to freeze the enemy in place, and you get a free kill if you land your primary shot on top of them, which is pretty cool. But what is even more insane with this ability is that it fires through walls. So as you can see here, the bot is on the other side of this wall, and if we fire this bow, it's going to freeze them in place. So we weren't at that freeze distance yet, so if we actually get up here and we get to the freeze distance, so which is right here, we fire the bow, and now we've frozen the enemy player in place. Now, this is great for comboing with teammates. So if you know there's a teammate behind a wall and he needs a bit of extra help and you can't get your shots through the wall, of course, then what you can do is just fire your freeze bow, freeze them in place, and help your teammates do that. But keep in mind, obviously, you need to be at the correct range. And not only that, it's just really good at dealing damage through walls, which I feel like we'll see a lot more of with new heroes once they get added into the game in the future. Next up, we've got Operation Microchip, which Punisher is the anchor for, and gives Black Widow the ability to have a better sniper rifle. The next team up we have is the Black Widow team up with the Punisher. So as you can see, when you use the Black Widow's primary attack, it only deals damage to the enemy that is in front of you. So once the enemy respawns, we're only dealing damage to the enemy that's in front. Even when you ADS, so as you can see, you can aim down sight. If we're firing a shot right here, it's only killing the bot in the front, and then we need to obviously kill the bot in the back. Now, if you activate the Punisher team up, so as you see, Punisher's right there, and you fire your shot, it only deals damage to what's in front of you, but you need to ADS for this to work. So as you can see, Once the bot is there, now we can deal damage to what's behind. Now, this ability also allows you to fire a little bit faster. So as you can see here, you can fire a bit quicker. So it's firing much faster, but it does do a little bit less damage at the same time as well. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be very situational if you need to take out multiple targets at once, and maybe there's a tank standing in front of a lot of his teammates, protecting them a lot. This is a good way of basically getting people sniped in the back without having to kind of go around a big tank and try and shoot around them. You can just basically shoot completely straight through them, and you can still target the enemies in the back. Next up, we've got one of what I think is going to be one of the best team ups in the game with Rocket and Penny Parker, the Rocket Network, where both of these heroes benefit from this team up. Next up, we've got the Penny Parker and Rocket team up, and I think this one's going to be one of the best in the game, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Both heroes benefit from this team up, and that's very rare because usually the anchor player doesn't get much of a benefit, but in this case, we do. So as you can see, we're playing Rocket, who's the anchor hero, and when you put down his beacon, you can see that you get a spider nest around the beacon now, and these little mines will also kill any players coming near your BRB drone. So it essentially works as a penny nest, but it allows you to revive teammates and keeps your drone alive just a little bit longer when people are trying to attack it and destroy it. Now here is where this team up gets crazy, and I think Penny Parker is going to be an amazing hero for season 2.5 because of this team up, and the fact that Rocket's a popular hero anyway, as we already know. This just means that we're going to see a lot more Penny Parker, and I'm kind of happy about it, to be honest, because this is another anti-dive mechanic, and I think a lot of people will be happy about that. So the way this works essentially is Penny Parker has her spider nest, as we all know, and that covers a massive surface area, as you can see here. Now, the team up gives you another spider nest, which you can place down. So as you can see here, it's a much smaller surface area, but as you can see, it combines with all these nests and the one from Rocket's BRB as well. And if you put any web clusters in between that to combine them, you can do that as well, which works absolutely insane. Obviously, I've got no cooldowns on right now, so just keep that in mind. Now, the cool thing about it is that you can actually see how many web clusters, how many nests, and the HP of all of it on the very left-hand side of your screen. So your main penny nest has 350 HP. The one from Rocket has 250 HP, and then your web clusters, or these webs that you shoot out, have you can shoot 3 of them in total, which makes this absolutely broken, by the way. And then all you do is just fire down your mines as much as you want and just destroy anyone who's trying to dive you. Not only that, as you can see, it gives you the movement boost as we usually get as well, and you can cling yourself to it, as we know as well, to keep yourself alive a little bit longer. Next up, we've got Symbiote Shenanigans, where Jeff is able to use the Symbiote Bond to get another healing ability. The final team up we have is the one with Venom and Jeff, where you extend the tendril to heal up your teammates. It's on a very long cooldown, and it's really not that strong, if I'm being honest with you. So it's a pretty decent team up just to get a little bit extra healing with Jeff. But as you can see, it's not doing tons of healing, but it is doing healing over time. But you can connect it to multiple teammates, so I suppose that is a good benefit. But like I said, it's not a lot of healing at all, so it's not really that strong, even though it is a pretty cool new team up. Next up, we've got Jeff Nado, where Jeff the Shark and Storm combine their ultimates together to create one of the most broken ultimates in the entire game. Now, the final new team up is the one with Storm and Jeff the Shark, where they combine their ultimates together to create an ultimate Jeff the Shark ultimate. So as you can see here, we're going to get the Jeff the Shark ult, and then we're going to combine that with Jeff's ult, and he swallows up enemies here, as you can see, and you can essentially shoot enemies out of this, which is pretty ridiculous. So as you can see, it throws the enemy off the map, which is pretty insane. What makes it so broken compared to the Human Torch team up is that basically anyone who's not CC immune is going to get sucked into this, and it's basically a moving Jeff the Shark ult, which basically means it's absolutely broken, and you can launch anyone off the map that you want, and it's just so broken in many different ways. Especially the only support ult that this doesn't go through is a Luna Snow support ultimate, but you could suck up all of Luna Snow's teammates, providing it's not anyone who's CC immune. and that is still going to kill all those players regardless, which I think is absolutely insane. This is one of the most broken ultimate combos in the game. So there we have it. That is all the new team ups explained. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please check out our previous videos. We've released a guide on Ultron, as well as all the massive changes to Jeff the Shark, as he's basically a brand new hero. And thank you very much for watching.